Hi, it's B, back to another car drive right along with me. Today's trip is to go to the Army Navy store because we fly the American flag outside of our house, and over time it gets a little worn on the edges, and we don't leave it like that, so we replace it. And they have a bin, a barrel over there that they you drop them off and they dispose of them properly. And that's what we do with our flags. We don't just toss them in the trash or, you know, we do the right thing. We take them to the place that they're going to honor them and give them the proper farewell, which my understanding is they burn them in some sort of a ceremony. But they're not just trashed because it is our flag. And we go through a couple of them a year. But anyway, so that's where I'm headed to. And it is Thursday. Gosh, I don't even know what day it is. I know it was trash day, so it's Thursday. Um, Train just went over my head. If you could, I don't know if you can hear it with this mic on because it does cancel out a lot of noise. I've noticed that. So maybe you didn't hear it, but it was kind of loud. So I'm heading to the place to drop off the flags. In the meantime, I thought I'd have a chat with y'all, and um, I don't there's a lot going on the YouTube streets. There was a group chat, and I have no problem saying I'm involved in the group chat. There's it is what it is. Um, there was no conspiring or anything like that in the group chat that I was in, so I'm not worried about that. I do hate what's happening. Um, I think this all stems from what happens in the group chat stays in the group chat, right? And then it didn't. So that's how we got to where we are. And then one of the members of the group chat decided that they wanted to out their own chat or something. I don't know how that came about. I don't really, I don't appreciate it, especially on the heels of the other one and the complaints of, releasing private DMs and whether it's a group chat or just one on one. I still don't agree with that. But, they made a choice, and with that choice there are consequences. And I mean, with all the choices we make, I'm not just saying that person, but so me participating in the group chat, there's consequences to that. And um, it's being talked about, and I'm part of it, so I'm okay with that part of it. But I don't appreciate how it's happening or why it's happening or who it's happening to or any of that. None of it. I want to be very clear. And there's been people from the group chat that are very upset, and I'm very upset too, but I'm also very hurt. I don't even know. I am in such a conflicted space after going through, my Sarah's, um, making friends or acquaintances or having personal contact, sharing, what would you call it? Like having a personal conversation with somebody was kind of like standoffish, but for me, but the fact that this happened again in another friendship again is like, how much more of this can one person take, honestly? And people are saying, don't do this to be, don't do that. And I appreciate that, but I'm okay. I'm very much okay. Um, Something I do want to talk about is that there are these videos being made, um, that the first, was it four, three? I don't know how many there were. There was Tira, Chicago, Stina, and another one, right? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Three or four. And then, but watching those, it was like, these are like, who is doing this? Because they don't have any of their information correct. It's like, how can you be so wrong about someone who's so public on the internet? And then mine came out. And, well, I'm not going to lie, hearing it was like, wait a minute, what? Like, where did you get this? But I think more so the problem with mine is it's a call to action. We, the undersigned, demand, so who are we, and who's after me and demanding things, and who at the end it's like, if you have any information, please reach out immediately. And I like, what are you doing? Are you like calling for people to harm me, to and I don't, not physical harm in that respect, but like harm me, my character, myself. So with that, I do believe it's time to come out with my why I went to jail story, um, because I need to take that matter into my own hands and deal with it for myself. And it will be members only and stay members only and 100% members only. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be 100%. You have to pay to get behind the wall to see it. I haven't made it yet. I will, I'll advertise it when it comes out, and that's a thing. But yeah, so I sat down with my husband, and he was very pissed off about the video, and I'm okay with it, honestly. I mean, I'm not okay that what they're doing and how they're like call to action and stuff, but um, if they want to meet me at a courthouse, I am willing to meet anybody here at a courthouse before a judge. I have no problem with that. Um, but I will control this situation on my channel on my terms. So look for that in the near future. Um, yeah, I just don't understand why. Because, part of that was like people defended the person who came out and attacked another creator about their chats and put them out there and said this happened to them. And it was, basically like a criminal sounding issue. And I participated in none of that. None of that. So it was harmful. It was hurtful to all the parties involved. And it just keeps getting worse. Like the more the person gets caught up with people, you know, I don't want to say attacking, but coming at them for like, why'd you do this? Why'd you say that? These videos are being made about us and they're not true and they're harmful and they're hurtful and those type of things. But the more that happens, um, the worse this situation is getting. And I don't know why. I don't know why they chose to go this route. I don't know why anybody wants to hurt somebody else to that degree. I mean, even with the Melissa thing, and that was, you know, that was hurtful to me. I spoke on it, but I didn't want any harm or hurtfulness to come to her. So I just don't know. I really don't know. It just keeps getting bigger and snowballing, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So that's, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say like that's where I stand on that, but I do. I don't like what's happening. I don't like who is involved in it. I don't. I have to draw a line though and cut it off and call it a day. And I'm not going to have anything to do with that situation or the person or people involved from yesterday, I'll say forward, because I did that person's had a lot of support, like a whole lot of support. And then all of a sudden in my mind, they were with zero support. So I don't know. I felt like the mom in me, the mom in me wanted to like reach out and make sure that they were okay, and um, that type of thing. And I did, but it won't happen again. It just won't. There has to be um, some level of, I don't know, protection. I don't need protection from anything, but I'm talking about my heart protected. I've been through this before. I'm not going to go through this again. And so I just want to be done with the whole situation and not condone anything else, of course. Oh, did I miss the parking spot? Nope. Okay. So that's where I stand on that. And like I said, look for a video in the near future of my why I went to jail. All right. Thanks for riding along with me. I'm going to go in and, oh, there's too much music here. I'm going to pull over. I'm going to go in and drop off the flags, and I will catch y'all on the next one. And there we go. That'll work.